what is an improvement? So I wanted to cover this question off too. So there's four parts to an improvement really, and it's either improving safety or quality or speed or simplicity, making it simpler. So you don't compromise one for the other. So for example, if you make an improvement and it makes the process simpler, but it compromises safety, then it's not an improvement. So whatever you do, you can focus on one of these things. You can make the process safer, but as long as it doesn't compromise quality, for example. So hopefully that makes sense as well. So what is an improvement? I wanted to cover that because number one, I'm going to scribble these up for you. Safety. So is it making the process safer? Number two, quality. Is it improving the quality of the product or the service? Number three, simplicity. Is it making it simpler? Is it making the process simpler? And number four is speed. Is it making the process faster? Does that make sense? Hopefully. Pop your questions in the chat if there is any as we go, and we'll answer those at the end. So make the process the expert. This is another powerful statement. Make the process the expert, not the person. How many people in your business are tied up right now doing dumb things, dumb processes because you've set them up to fail? E.g., let's say you're a tradesman and you've got a toolbox and your toolboxes are a shambles, and he's digging through to find a hammer every single day. And then he does it again the next day, or he does it 10 times a day, or digging down to find a screwdriver, or whatever it might be. This is a very simple example, but you'd be amazed if you look in your business right now, there'll be waste everywhere. Everywhere. Waste is everywhere. 90% of what we do is waste. It's crazy. So start seeing waste, like we keep saying. Seeing waste is the first pillar of lean. So you'll start to see it. So you're setting them up to fail. So you say, well, okay, let's improve this toolbox. Let's make it easy, so we know everything has a home, everything's labeled. When we need a hammer, we can grab the hammer within 2 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever it might be. So you take that process from taking 10 or 20 seconds every time to 2 seconds. So you're shaving off huge amounts of waste. So that's what we're saying. Make the process the expert, not the person. And that's why we have things like standard operating procedures, SOPs, in our businesses, so that when you have people that are following that same process every time, so it builds consistency, because that is adding value, that removes struggle, that creates flow. That's another great thing about lean. It builds consistency, so you get a consistent customer experience, a consistent staff experience. And what are we in business for? To improve the life of the customer.